Hi, it is Jazz here, and thank you ever so much for joining me for today. We are going to be focusing on your bottom cheeks, and we are going to be stretching them out and just giving a bit of relief to your glutes. So within your glutes, you've got three main muscles there. So we're going to be looking to kind of stretch them out because our glutes can get tight on a daily basis if we don't stretch them out, and also we can often hold a lot of energy around our lower back, which then affects our glutes as well. So it's great to be stretching the bottom cheeks out, but it's also good to be strengthening them as well. So it's about kind of finding that balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to come on to our backs. And then bring the knees into the chest. We're going to place the hands on the knees and we're just going to start to mobilize those hips. And it's quite a nice massage kind of on your bottom cheek, on the lower back, on your bottom cheeks, but we're just mobilizing for the moment. So placing the hands on the knees, drawing some circles. Good. So focus on your breathing. You might want to inhale for a circle. And then exhale for another circle. Good. Change the direction with those knees. So this is quite a nice massage on that lower back. As I say, we often hold a lot of tension in our lower back. So this can be a quite nice one just to massage it out. Wonderful. Good. Okay, from here, we are going to bring one ankle on top of the knee. And then we're going to reach through. So this is called a figure of four stretch. We're going to reach through and we're going to draw the knees in towards the chest. Good. And then you should be aiming to feel a lovely bottom cheek stretch on that one there. So it's called a figure of four stretch. That's the one. Good. So you're going to draw the knees in towards the chest and we're going to hold, we're going to breathe. Relax the neck and the shoulders. And we're aiming for what we call a developmental stretch. So we're going to be holding for quite a long time. We're going to be holding kind of up to about a minute if possible. And then looking to increase the stretch as we hold it basically. So hold it there, breathe. Always think inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Good. So remember, with a stretch, we don't want any pain. It's just going to be uncomfortable. Good. Okay, so take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to look to draw the knees a little bit closer towards the body, feeling that stretch right in your bottom cheek. If you find this position a bit uncomfortable, you can always get like a resistant band or like a towel or something, and you can place the towel behind the leg there and then pull on it, and that can always help. But just hold that position, breathe, feel that stretch in that bottom cheek. It should feel a little bit easier as you hold it. Good, try and relax. Lovely, last bit, keep hold. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Good, gently ease it off. Take your time, take your time. Brilliant. Right, let's go on to the other side. So bring the other foot over. Okay, reach through. So we're going to figure four on this side. And you might find one glute is slightly tighter than the other, and that's normal. Normally there's a bit of a muscular imbalance. That is very, very normal. I know that my right hand side, for example, it just needs a little bit more TLC, and that is okay. And it's just being aware of it. So just hold this stretch here, breathe into it. You should then be feeling your bottom cheek stretch. Same again, if you need to use a towel or resistant band, then please do. Relax the neck and the shoulders, focus on your breathing. So think inhale through the nose and exhale out through your mouth. Good. It's really going to be just uncomfortable, no pain, just uncomfortable. Good. Keep breathing. Try and relax into the stretch if you can. And then perhaps on an exhale, see whether you can increase that stretch. Can you draw that knee just that little bit closer to the body? Good, keep hold, last little bit, countdown's coming. Good, keep going, 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Oh, that's probably one of the toughest stretches yet because you kind of got to hold that tension. Good, very gently release. Good, this one's a little bit nicer. So we're going to draw our right knee in towards the chest. Just hold it there for a moment. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in that bottom cheek, hold it there. So right knee in, left leg extended. Wonderful. Okay, we're then going to bring this right knee across your body. So drop it across. You can either keep your foot resting, or if you can, you're going to bring it down towards the floor. And then we're looking at getting that bottom cheek stretch in. And then with your opposite hand, you can bring it to the side. You can look that direction as well if you want, therefore you get a nice bit of rotation, but you should be feeling it in your bottom cheek. So this foot can either rest on the knee, or if you can, just to increase it, you're going to extend that leg out ever so slightly, foot relaxing on the floor if you can, and then you should be feeling it across that bottom cheek. So breathe, hold that stretch. Lovely, try and sink into that mat. On every exhale, try and release that tension. Lovely, keep going, countdown's coming. Breathe, it should get a little bit easier, hopefully. Good, last 3, 2, 1. Okay, very gently bring it back to center. Good. Okay, draw the other leg in towards the chest, extend the other leg, hold that there for a moment. Maybe feel that bottom cheek stretch. Wonderful. So as I say, you've got 3 main muscles in your bottom cheeks, what we call your glutes, your gluteals. So you've got your minimus, your medius, and your maximus. I believe your maximus is the biggest and the heaviest muscle in your body. So it's a big muscle basically. So it needs to be stretched. It's highly beneficial to be stretching your glutes. Good, right, let's take that leg across your body. So drop that leg down, either rest the knee down, that's fine, or bring that foot down. Feel that bottom cheek stretch. You might feel it across that lower back as well. Good, and then if you want, bring that arm out to the side, and then you can look that direction. Same again, try and relax, try and breathe. Good, it is difficult because we're going for what we call a developmental stretch. So a maintenance stretch, you normally hold up for about 6 to 10 seconds roughly. But with a developmental, you're holding it for quite a bit longer. So it can be tough, but it's highly beneficial. Breathe into that stretch. On every exhale, try and relax. Wonderful, breathe, last little bit. Good, 3, 2, 1, and then gently ease it off. Oh, brilliant, gently back to center, great. Okay, from here we're going to very slowly come up to a seated position. Take your time, good. Okay, if you turn around and face me, what we're going to simply do is let's bring one leg over, and we're just going to give it a hug. We're going to give it a hug, and you should feel a nice bottom cheek stretch there. Good. So all we're doing is we're giving it a hug. So it's a little bit like your figure of four stretch. You might be able to draw it a little bit closer now. Good. So you can either stay there. If you did want to increase it, you can turn it into a little bit more of a stretch. So you're bringing your hip into a slightly different position. You're raising that leg up. You're giving it a hug. Good, and it all just depends on that hip flexibility. So, for example, I know I can do this on this side, but on the other side, not so much. But same again, it's all about feeling it in your bottom cheek. So you can either take it into a stretch like this, or you can just be hugging that knee, really draw that knee in towards you, feeling that stretch right across the bottom there. Good, so you can have a little bit of a play, see what position works best for you just to increase that stretch. Good, hold. Happy thoughts, power through. I know stretching is not always the most fun. It's highly beneficial though, and it's having that self-discipline, I think, to be able to actually sit there and go, I'm going to stretch. So what I often do is I might put on a film or something on the TV, and then I will do my stretches, which can be quite good. Good, right, breathe last bit. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, gently release. Oh, good. Always come out of a stretch as gently as you can. Never come out of it too quickly. Just take your time. Right, this is the last bit. So we're going on to this side. So draw that knee in towards your chest, and you can kind of feel it across the bottom part of your bottom, basically. So it's kind of bottom part, maybe into the top of the hamstring there. So you're drawing that knee into the chest. Good, same again, breathe. Lovely. Every exhale, try and relax. See whether you can draw that knee in just that little bit closer, or if you want, you can have a little bit of a play. See perhaps whether you can bring that hip up. So feeling that across the bottom part of your glutes. That's the one. Keep going. Keep going, have a bit of a play, see whether you can bring that leg up. If not, perhaps give it a hug, feel that stretch. And remember, never any pain, it's just going to be uncomfortable. Breathe. Good, last bit, good, keep hold. 3, 2, 1. Very gently, take your time, coming out of it. Oh, fantastic. Good. Give it a little bit of a shake. Brilliant. Well, that was short, sweet, uncomfortable. So really well done. Hopefully your glutes are feeling a little bit more stretched. So those exercises can be fantastic if you're able to do them a few times a week, just to be stretching out your glutes. The figure of 4 lying on your back is a fantastic one, or even just the seated one we did just there. You can put the TV on, you can have your film on, just draw your knee in, give it a hug, feel your bottom cheek stretch. So highly beneficial if you're able to keep stretching those muscles out. So have a great day, keep stretching, drink plenty of water, and hopefully I will get to see you all very soon.